Understanding classes in Java. A class is a blueprint that creates objects. A class is declared by using a class keyword or class name. The body of the class is enclosed within curly brackets, and class names are always capitalized. Here you can see a class called Artist. A class contains constructors, which are methods that are used to initialize an object. They use the name of the class and are invoked to create objects from the blueprint of the class. Here we have a constructor called Artist with two parameters, string name and int age. This means that in order to create an artist object, you also need to include a name and an age. When we do not define a constructor in a class, the compiler will automatically create one. Here we have a no-arg constructor. The reason it's called that is because there are no arguments. Classes also contain instance variables, which are always declared outside of any methods within the class. They are visible to all methods in that class. Instance variables are typically given private access to restrict visibility and to not allow the variable's value to be changed outside of the class itself. Classes also contain methods, which are within the class and they perform specific tasks. Getter methods are specifically used to retrieve a value of a variable. Setter methods update the value of a variable. In this album class, you will see that we have two instance variables, private string album name and private artist artist. Artist is an object called from a previous class. We also have a set album name, which sets the value of the variable album name in this reference to album name. We also have a get album name, which returns album name. You can also call a method on an object, which is also called invoking. Here we have created a new artist, album, and song object with the given parameters. We are asking the system to print out the artist names by invoking the getName method on new artist. We are also doing the same on the album and song. Once we run that program, this is what we get. Artist name, Billy, album's name, Java Ain't So Bad, and song's name, Or Is It? Here we have the same code, but we are going to use set album name on the new album object and set song name on the new song. When we run that, we can see that the artist's name has not changed, but the album's name is now Java Got Me Like, and the song's name is You Set Me, Now Get Me. Within classes, we also have aggregation, which we use to refer one-way relationships between two objects. It's also a has-of relationship. As you can see here in the song class, you can see that a song has a song name and a song has a album, which is an object called from a previous class. When you are creating new objects in a class, you can make a shallow copy or a deep copy. A shallow copy is not a real copy. It is just another reference to the same object. Here we have our class person, which contains a name and address object. The constructor takes the original person object and copies its reference variables. The issue with this is that we are not creating two objects that are independent. If you modify the name object of one person, it will be reflected in the other person object. Here is a quick illustration to show that. When you create another person object, they now share the name and address object as well as the other variables with the other person object. A deep copy is a real copy where all fields from the original object are copied exactly. The benefits of this is that the deep copy is a fully independent copy of another object. In this code, it shows how a deep copy works. So instead of assigning the value of the reference object this.name to other person, we are creating a new name object. We are doing the same thing here with the address. This illustration shows you that when you make a deep copy, you are creating an entirely new object structure that contains the same objects and variables. This way, if you do change something within that object, it is only reflected within that object itself and not the other one. I hope that quick tutorial helped you out a little bit. Here are some references I used to get this information.